really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Hield. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Now here is Miller. Barnes passes to Nembhard. Back to Barnes. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Wants to get it to Nembhard and does. And here's Barnes for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wiggins in the post. Nembhard covering. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Nembhard the pass to Barnes. Hield against Miller. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ace Bailey. This is his first free throw of the game.
Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Sacramento. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Higgins outside. Pass to Harden. Lock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Kings. Here's Murray Boyle. Williams kicks to Miller. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the big-time answer by Brandon Miller.
And so Harden will bring it up for Sacramento. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Sacramento. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Miller, the pass to Barnes. Nembhard against Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Murray Boyle. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
Harden outside. Rebound by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Shot clock at 2. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harden against Nembhard. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Murray Boyle with the bucket.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
Here's Harden. 8 points for him. Goes up on the wing. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Harden.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
You must have left the dancing shoes at home. We have a dancer. Let's see it.
And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Mark Williams.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion. Always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Miller with a screen on Wiggins. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hield finds Harden. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harden. Wembanyama, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Miller from the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Finney Smith passes to Wembanyama.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The first one falls, and some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Barnes screen on Harden. Pass to Murray Boyle. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And then Hield with the dunk.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Barnes. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And the shot goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Williams sets a screen for Barnes. No good again that time.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Finney Smith kicks to Harden. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Kings leading now by 8. Harden up top. Lamar covering. And that one's good. Wiggins
crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Finney Smith with it, covered by Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Raptors trail by 10. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Now, the perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Nembhard finds Barnes. And here's Miller outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Kings leading now by 10. Harden the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Free throw dropped for Harden. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden, drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
No good from the wing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And Fears has it in the corner. On the wing, Sacramento grabs the miss.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Fears. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Nice shot by Fears.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
It's LeVert on the wing. Yabusele setting a screen for LeVert. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Collins. Back to Miller. Tries it from the top of the key. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Highland. Yabusele setting a screen for Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Here's Yabusele. Wembanyama sets a screen for Highland. And the 3 ball is good. And the Kings lead by 16. Barnes outside. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Sacramento. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
John Collins is out there with Weissman. Then it's Spears. Then it's Barnes. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
With Bailey's shooting skills, you might want to see more of that from him.
To the left wing, here's Spears. Oh, good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Toronto. Wiggins is checked in for the Kings. He's off on the second. Raptors trail by 20. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Off target from three-point range. To the wing right side. Bailey sends a screen for Highland. Shoots over Nembhard. Highland misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Collins. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Collins. 20 points for him last game against New York.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Wiggins. It's LeVert on the wing. Yabusele setting a screen for LeVert. To the left side wing. Highland. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Collins with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Top of the key, Wiseman. Back to Collins. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Wiseman with the bucket.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Highland with it. Nembhard covering. Three-pointer. Highland misses. Pass to Nembhard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Unable to get that one. Sacramento leading by 15. Here's Highland. Yabusele a screen on Nembhard. Highland misses.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Collins in the post. He's against Wiggins. Wiggins with the block. Trying to get something going. Highland misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so here's Sacramento after the Raptors pick up 2. Down low, here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
So much versatility. Bailey does so many things to help you succeed.
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Nimhard sets the pick for Wiseman. Wiggins against Collins. Over Wiggins. Collins, good. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Highland deciding where to go with it. For the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
At the elbow, Collins. It's blocked, and they recover it, and they'll keep possession. Bobbed up there for Collins, and stolen by Wiggins. Bailey with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes, and finished off by Bailey.
A great transition play there from Bailey. I know coaches love seeing the rookie hustle.
Collins, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Kings leading now by 13. Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Collins. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by LeBert.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and, of course, a championship from that same season.
Checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Karis LeVert. Here's Murray Boyle. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 13.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. James Harden. He's checked in for Sacramento.
James Harden.
Here's Bailey, defended by Moody. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Bailey. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 13. Miller outside. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Murray Boyles has got his second bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. The 15-footer, and Hield with the basket on the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Here's Miller. Last game out, he had 14. Over Hield. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Hield. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Pass to Harden. They kick out to Hield. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Murray Boyle. Williams passes to Miller. Miller with another miss.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Harden right side. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 14. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Harden. After the Raptors pick up 2. It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nembhard. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Toronto making a change here. Fears is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Wembanyama is checked in. Hield from outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Fears. Back to Miller. Rebounded by Bailey.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Hield kicks to Harden. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good on the 3-point shot. And it's 6 points for Jeremiah Fears.
That's a shot defenses are going to let Fears take. So the rookie making those will be a benefit.
Pass to Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
Fears with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Williams against Hield. Shot clock at 5. Williams in the post. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, this is a move and an example of why Williams is such a high percentage shooter.
Wembanyama left side. Hield, the pass to Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the King. Raptors trail by 13. To the inside. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
If Mark Williams is on the floor, he is going to finish with a dunk or 2, folks.
And here's Harden for three. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the lead is down inside single digits. Murray Boyles has got 4 points this quarter. Kings leading now by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden scanning the floor. And that's good for 2. Harden's got 15 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so that's the end of the first half. Kings ahead. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Toronto Raptors.
One way to narrow that deficit, get to the line. I like them when they drive it more.
Yeah, of course. Feed the bigs. That'll get you to the stripe as well.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Raptors trail by 11. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Wiggins. Harden out there with Heel. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bailey in at the 3. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Miller's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Raptors. Harden outside. Absolutely fearless James Harden.
This is why James Harden is considered elite. The ability to score even with aggressive defenders all around him.
Miller outside. Barnes looking around. And it's blocked.
And that's what they want from Bailey at the defensive end. Help protect that rim.
Heel, the pass to Harden. The fadeaway will not go. This is off the front iron. Raptors trail by 11. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Mark Williams. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
He hits both from the stripe.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Here's Murray Boyle. He's got 6. Williams kicks to Miller. Overhealed. Got that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Miller.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 19. Bailey sends a screen for Harden. Shot clock at 6. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Harden's got 21 in the game.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torture.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Man, what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Kings leading now by 8. Harden outside. Here's the screen. Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And here's Miller. Latrey trains the three-pointer. Miller's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Harden against Nembhard. Harden kicks to Wiggins. Now Bailey. Sacramento moving it around. The 3. Harden missing again. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Murray Boyle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Raptors, Murray Boyle. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Mark Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. Wembanyama sets a screen for LeVert. Oh, Wembanyama, too tall inside.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Collins checked in for the Raptors. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Scotty Barnes. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 5. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Highland against Nembhard. Highland passes to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3.
Yeah, that's Brandon Miller using his length to affect the shooter.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Nembhard. Fires from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Wembanyama, a screen on Nembhard. Highland, they grab their own miss. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Wiseman. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, you can't fault the defense there. Wiseman just making a tough shot. How about the confidence?
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Sacramento.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Bailey. He's got 7 and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Collins for the lead. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Highland. Launches it. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Wembanyama. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Raptors trail by 3. Nembhard, the pass to Miller. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's defended by Highland. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Kings moving the ball around. No good from Yabusele. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Barnes. Softly drops in the floater. Barnes has got 5 now.
Wow, soft touch from Barnes. He's trying to develop the floater game now. I see you, Scotty.
Collins against Yabusele. Pass to Wembanyama.
A chance to check out the numbers for Miller. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
The throw good, Wembanyama. And the Raptors with some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Wiseman. Moses Moody comes in for Miller. And Fears is subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Kings. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Smith missing. The Kings leading. Now Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. So a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Here's LeVert after Toronto at the three-pointer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the Kings making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And both free throws good for Highland.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to Moody. They set the screen. Inside. Stolen by Highland. And up the court come the Kings on the break. It's LeVert on the wing. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 2 games. The Raptors third.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
For Karis LeVert, guys, sometimes it's been about staying on the floor and staying healthy. Because what we understand about him is he's proven impactful on the offensive end. Nightly, you can expect double-digit scoring. He can get off the bounce. He can put some pressure on the defense.
Good on the second free throw. Toronto trailing. Pass to Moody. There's the screen. Outside Collins. Now Fears. He's defended by Highland.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Pass to Fears. Smith sets the pick for Fears. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Highland. It's hauled in by the Kings. Highland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yabusele against Collins. LeVert kicks to Finney Smith. Misses the 3. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Shot by Collins, no good. Kings shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. That shot wide open. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Collins looking around. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's LeVert. 8 points for him. With his first shot attempt against Sacramento.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
Raptors trail by 5. Barnes outside. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Fears. He's defended by Highland. Barnes can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 5. It's LeVert on the wing. Picked by Finney Smith. And LeVert, here we go. Count it. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
You get a look at the athleticism of Karis LeVert. Off the bounce to the cup. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Shot by Collins, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's LeVert. Defended by Moody. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Wagner with a screen for LeVert. Lots of room. Gets a hand on it. And Wagner able to finish. And it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
The third quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Williams. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Fears. Then it's Miller and Murray Boyles in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Fears. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Fears. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Now here's Williams. Here's Murray Boyles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Sacramento. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Here's Fears. Puts it up from 17. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Stolen by Nembhard. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Harden outside, fires for 3. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Fears. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
We're already seeing what type of burst that Fears has. NBA defenses take notice.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Fears. Shooting 1.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure the test he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Well, few guys understand better than James Harden how to use a pump fake to get a defender committed and get some free throws. That is nicely done.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 10-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nembhard with it from outside the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crafty move. Wiggins kicks to Hield. Three-pointer. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Hield. And the Kings lead by 13. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Nembhard on the wing. Williams a screen on Harden. Nembhard's shot is good. Kings leading now by 11. Now, here is Harden. Harden attacking. Shoots over Nembhard. Harden, no good. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's Miller with the 3. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Wiggins missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Williams a screen on Hield. Floats it up for Williams. Pass to Fears. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Wiggins. He's guarded by Williams. Bailey misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Nembhard. Williams a screen on Harden. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, out of the pick and roll, Nembhard's first instinct is pass.
Sacramento leading by 9. Wembanyama left side. Over Williams. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Murray Boyle. Left side Williams. Now Nembhard. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Murray Boyle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Nembhard against Harden. And that one, good. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Miller outside. Sinks the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Hield left side. Fires the 3. Harden, no good. Raptors trail by 8. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That free throw, no good. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, no doubt, making a concerted effort to attack. Wiggins draws the contact.
The line for the Kings, Andrew Wiggins.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 9. Outside Williams. And stolen by Wembanyama. Wiggins passes to Harden. Clock at 4. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Nembhard finds Barnes. Miller, that's for 2. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama outside. Back to Hield. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Nembhard. Miller outside. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Let's go. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Nembhard the pass to Williams. Here's Nembhard. Williams a screen. There's the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They led the game at one point by 20. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wiggins dishes to Harden. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harden. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama! Big man!
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Time to get ready. Here is record 5-5-6. You know what time it is, everybody? Time to make some noise. Talk some serious love. New York record 5-5-6.
He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks so much. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Murray Boyle. Barnes outside. A huge two-handed slam.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Kings leading now by 12. Harden! And the 3 misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
But he healed. The long shot, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barnes left side. Got it to go off the glass.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Harden against Nembhard. 16 feet away. Does not go in. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Hield.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barnes hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Harden up top. Nembhard covering. It's Harden down low.
And James Harden, simply stated, is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Barnes outside Nembhard. Williams sets a screen for Nembhard. Misses the 3. Sacramento leading by 8. Harden outside and stolen by Williams. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Harden draws the double. Now Bailey puts up the 3. 3. Good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. They trail by 9 points. Barnes fires from 15 feet away. It's good. Here's Hield. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. So the Kings win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.